Slide into my shoes, walk out the door. Got my shades on. Yep, I'm feeling cool cause I have some fun. It's the weekend and we're about to dive into this.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Mira Sport here again. If you're stopping by for the first time, please kindly consider hitting the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. But if you're not, thank you so much for always sticking around. So guys, today I'm heading to Chongqing. I told you guys I would visit at least 4 cities here in China, and I'm currently in Shanghai, and this is Shanghai Airport, and I'm going to be visiting the third city, which is Chongqing. Anyways, I'm with my colleagues because they're currently heading to Nigeria today, and I'm heading to Chongqing. But then there's a plot twist. Another set of my colleagues are entering the country today, so we decided to give them a warm welcome. We didn't even expect we were going to see them, but as things unfolded, it happened that they were coming in the same day that we were leaving. So this is us trying to spot them and surprise them.
See, Manuel, see here. On this flight, this flight reached to
Anyways, we met them, we had a small chit chat, took group photos, and everybody bidded each other farewell. This is me checking my flight time because at this point I'm gonna be separating with the people going to Nigeria because I'm heading to somewhere else, and this is me telling them bye bye and telling them I'm gonna see them in the next 1 week or 2 weeks because I am gonna be remaining here in China because I want to explore. Anyways, this is me going to my boarding gate, and I was saying so much, but then my camera decided to be rude to me because it wasn't catching the volume of what I was saying. I think my volume is bad. So I was literally at the wrong check-in gate, right? When I realized it was wrong, there was already a long queue awaiting. It was so painful because I literally came early. Anyways, I checked in and I was gonna enter this long train inside the airport to take me to where I'm gonna board. Isn't that crazy? Asia is just literally amazing because we entered this same train when we were at Qatar airport, and it's the same thing happening in this airport. So I'm here done checking in, and I'm literally just pressing my phone and speaking to loved ones, and then I'm seeing this guy making, I don't know if it is Instagram, TikTok, or their own app, but he was making serious content and it was crazy. I literally focused on watching it than few minutes, but then I think I captured a bit of it. Yeah, it was time to board, and this is me going into the plane, and I was literally the only black person in this entire plane. It was crazy because is it that people don't visit Chongqing, or what are the odds that I was gonna be the only black person? It was crazy, really. And maybe I realized when I got to Chongqing that maybe many black people don't visit there. They prefer places like Guangzhou or whatever. Anyways, I got into the plane, and yes, my favorite window seat. I'm super excited. It is so dark at night, and I think this is about 12 a.m. and it's so dark, and yeah, we are literally living right away. This is me enjoying my window seat, taking videos for you guys to see. China is well lit, so I don't want to say otherwise, but yeah, the lightning, so everywhere was so bright, looking so beautiful as we took off, as well as when we landed. I was just super excited, and I was making series of videos just as you are seeing right now. So the announcements were made that we are ready to take off, but I think that was done in Chinese. I can't quite remember if there was an English interpretation, but it was basically in Chinese, and then we took off. And yeah, the takeoff was really smooth. Everything was just going smooth. I was literally tense because it's 12 a.m. I don't know what happens when I land in Chongqing at 1 a.m., but then I decided to leave that till when I get there. They served all snacks because what else do you think they were going to serve you on an intercity train? flight. So they gave us snacks, biscuits, and juice. And if you wanted water, they would of course give you. And yeah, I relished mine, and it was yummy. Anyways, we landed Chongqing, and yep, I was excited to explore Chongqing. Finally, we've arrived Chonchi, and I'm so thankful to God because literally I was scared at some point, being the only black person in that flight, and then going to a new city that I've never been to in my entire life at 12 a.m. Anyways, it's currently 1 a.m. because the trip was for an hour and a few minutes, so we've arrived Chonchi, and I am going straight to go pick my bags. But then I'm worried because the hotel that I booked, yeah, I booked it for the next day, which is the day that we're already at, because it's already 1 a.m. So I'm supposed to check in at 12 p.m. Now, I would have booked it a day before, but then I don't know how I did my calculations and I made that mistake. So this simply means that I have to go to that hotel and start telling them stories and asking if there's a room that is free where I can stay between now until 12 o'clock when I check in, or literally sleep at the airport. Anyways, I finally found my bag. After reading all of the things they wrote there in Chinese, I finally did find my bag. I've seen my bag, I've carried my luggages, and I'm scared leaving the airport because I feel like, I don't know, but I know that China is safe, but I'm not just gonna like gamble it or appear this midnight and be like, hello, I'm supposed to be checking in here. So I've decided to stay here for the night. So I have 3 more hours to stay. Maybe at 5 a.m. I'll probably like book a taxi and head out. So I don't feel like I'm alone. There are some people over here. Some of them are lying down as well. So I'll just stay put till tomorrow morning. So in as much as I've heard that China is so safe, it's my first time coming to another city, and I was so restless. I don't know if I should sleep or press my phone or guard my bags. I don't know. I was just, restless. So I was literally like pacing around, trying to speak to people who are in Nigeria, because the time difference will make them be awake because it's not like yet late at night there. Then I decided to like lie down and stretch my body while I press my phone. I was literally doing all sorts because, bro, I was a bit scared, I won't lie. Even though I've heard stories and I've, heard that, they don't really do stuffs like stealing and all, everywhere is really safe, but then I was just trying to be careful. So I literally slept off at some point, but I didn't think I was comfortable because I was, thinking about my luggages and my phone and everything. So I was just waking up every 20-30 minutes. It was that bad. And then I realized that there is this thing here. It's a place where you can pay and then you pick power bank. But then I already have power bank because I'm in Nigerian. But I just literally used to see people go there, put coin and press it, and bring out something and start charging their phones. And I'm like, okay, that's power bank. At this point, I was restless and I couldn't wait for morning to come. I want to sleep in as much as I want to sleep. I'm like feeling double-minded. I'm seeing so many people here sleeping and they don't care about their bags because it feels like it's safe. There's CCTV everywhere. So maybe I should just try and get in now, to be honest. So that means she didn't. So that was me trying to make phone calls and then drink my favorite yogurt in China. I literally love this. And yep, afterwards I said I was gonna sleep.
Yep, I'm feeling cool cause I have some fun. It's the weekend.
So it's time to sleep again, and I found a more comfortable spot. So it wasn't too long and it was the next morning. So I woke up feeling so tired, clueless, and hoping that I go about this day with peace and ease. I know China is safe, but I'm still doubting Thomas. I had to get up to check if my phones were still in the backpack where I left them before I slept. and by God's grace they were already there, so it was time to book for a taxi so that they get me out of this place. Wow. As you can see, outside it's already getting bright, and it's me right here trying to book a cab. So I took out my phone and finally used the Alipay to book a ride. I've forgotten the name of the ride, but you find it in Alipay. So yep, my ride arrived, and I'm making sure that all my luggages are with me because I would not stand it if I forgot anything. And I'm super excited to finally proceed to the hotel. I know it's already morning, so I can actually like sit at the reception and wait till it's my turn. So basically, that is just it, and I'm super excited. So yeah, the taxi is called Didi. So my Didi driver is here. We're trying to like fit in my luggage inside his small car, and yep, I'm super excited. I can't wait to see what Chongqing has in stock for me. But from what I've seen online, it's gonna be a fun-filled 3 or 4 days, which I'm gonna be here. Anyways, we started moving, and I was, relishing the beauty of the road and how ancient Chongqing looks. So I'm going to be bringing you guys dope content from Chongqing. Please stay tuned and don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. I guess this brings us to the end of this amazing video. I'll see you guys in my next one, and until then, bye.